God does not only heal you, but also rescues you from the enemy of sickness. My dear brothers and sisters, the psalm for today is really a song of praise for healing from a grave illness. The psalmist correctly describes sickness as an enemy, pulling him down to the pit. I think he was correct in describing sickness not only as something that weakens your body, but sickness also will try to destroy your spirit through worry, depression. That is why he calls sickness as an enemy. I remember my own bout with COVID-19. I was one of the first patients of COVID-19. I had the sickness in August of 2020. At that time, there were no vaccines or medicines yet. And I was reading through the internet about the disease. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, I think it is not the virus, but the worry who made me more sick. My body may already be healing, but it is being pulled down by fear and anxiety. My doctor was already, telling me, the internet is not your doctor. I am your doctor. My dear friends, do not allow the enemy to pull you down to the pit. If your body is sick, do not allow the enemy of sickness to pull down even your spirit. Your body may be telling you, I am already trying to heal myself. Do not read on the internet about your sickness because it will only cause you more worry and anxiety. So my dear friends, do not allow sickness, the enemy, to pull down your spirit. But you may ask me, Father, is this possible? I have a friend who was recently hospitalized. And while he was on his sick bed, he was trying to convince the nurses and the doctors to go to Mass and to go to confession. He said it was his mission to convince the nurses and the doctors around him to go to Mass and to avail of the sacrament of confession. He was sick in the hospital, but he was still doing his mission. And he said, Father, even if I was lying on my sick bed, I was so happy that I was able to convince one doctor, I was able to convince my nurse to go to confession or to celebrate the Mass for me. Even if he was sick, lying on his sick bed, his spirit was strong. He was still doing his mission. How many of us are strong in our bodies, but weak in our spirits? My dear brothers and sisters, let us ask the Lord, therefore, not just to heal our bodies, but according to our psalm today, to rescue us from the clutches of the enemy of sickness that will not just weaken our body, but the enemy of sickness that will try also to pull down our spirits. Let us hold on to the promise in the psalm. The promise is this: He will turn your mourning into dancing. You may be lying down now in bed because of sickness, but tomorrow, God promises, you will be dancing in joy, praising the Lord.